Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and you love seeing some awesome animals like the plethora of Tokay geckos that we are about to show off, make sure to go down there and hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date with what's going on. Now today is going to be a very exciting day. We are taking a trip up to the reptile building. Well, I took a trip up to the We're here in the reptile building where we're gonna be showcasing some absolutely gorgeous Tokay geckos. These Tokay geckos just came in. It was a little bit of a wait to get them. I actually ordered them before I went on vacation and now they're here. They're shipped on Tuesday. We got them now and we're about to unveil these absolute giants big Tokays. In this box, we have 3 big ready-to-breed females. Obviously, this Tokay gecko year, we did not have a good run, only getting a grand total of 4 eggs and then 4 babies so far. I think we have another clutch that might hatch, anything like that, but we'll see what happens. It's a bad year for Tokay geckos. Next year, we're gonna have 3 more gals. We're gonna be breeding all morphs instead of doing some normal stuff. I'm not too sure why I keep doing the normal stuff when I have males that are mutations and they're not doing anything. That's a little weird. We're stopping that. We're gonna be tweaking a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of awesome Tokay content coming very soon. Everything like that. So I got the box open. Let's see what we got here. They're in bags. The worst way to open a Tokay gecko. It's easy for the seller to put them in bags. It's difficult for the buyer to take them out of the bags. That's the real issue. All right, give me 1 second, folks. Okay, got it. Now let's unveil what does, you can see a shadow in the gecko that is already very unhappy. All right, let's see. Oh man, she is a unit and she is not happy whatsoever. Wow, that's a big head. Let's see if we can, look at that, that's all you see. You open the bag and this is what you get, is just a giant mouth looking at you. You know what? I'm gonna be a little baby and I'm wearing gloves. I just don't feel like getting bit that much today. We'll get more bloody hands in another episode, but yeah, I'm putting this glove on. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm sorry for the people that wish me so much bodily harm. Wow, look at the size of you. It's okay, sweetie, it's okay. I just gotta... Oh my God, look at the size of this thing. Wow! Oh my God, folks! Whoa! It's okay, it's okay. You always want to point them away from you when you do this because there is a chance they're gonna musk and poop on you, and that's never fun. Oh, you are a noisy girl. I know. Just for a second, honey. Then we'll put you in your setup. I know. I need you to release me. Thank you. Yeah, just look at this absolute. Oh, she is struggling. Look at this. Look at the size of this animal. My God, I've never seen a Tokay this big. For reference, here's my collection of my Tokay geckos. I'll put a little card right there. They are nothing of this size. This is rifling pretty much Big Red, my largest male Tokay, and these are gals. I'm gonna just... This is a male. If these are all male Tokay geckos, I'm going to be very, very upset. This is a male as well. Dude, what the... Well, maybe this one's a girl. God damn it, dude. I should have known at that size that none of them were gonna be girls. There's no way. That was so dumb of me. Male. All right. Fucking fantastic, dude. Male. All right, all boys. Well, if these guys don't take them back, we're gonna have some really big Tokay geckos for sale, guys. I hope you're excited about that. I already have a male that I can't sell. Now I have 3 more. This is just fantastic. What a great, great day. Alrighty folks, a little update on the situation. I did actually get into contact with the guy. Really nice gentleman, by the way. He's gonna make it right, which is always great to hear. So we are actually gonna be taking these guys back to the FedEx to get them shipped back to him, which means it's the next day. However, the fact still remains, I still gotta get a video out by Friday, so well, and I wouldn't really necessarily, like, this isn't necessarily a scam per se, it was just, you know, it wasn't really a scam, it was more accidental. He was sold females. No one wants to hold a Tokay, not everyone's crazy like me. If it's sold female, he's gonna take the guy's word for it. Turns out they're not female. So kind of these things actually tend to happen quite frequently, and instead of just making this a 6-minute video, let's talk about actually another recent experience I've realized that I got, like, accidentally scammed. I don't really know how to phrase it, but yeah, let's go talk about that next. Now here's the thing, accidents just tend to happen. When people have large collections, especially when they're full-time in this hobby, they are dealing with hundreds and hundreds of animals. There are misslips, there are accidents. I believe the most important thing in these types of situations is just doing what makes it right. In this case, this gentleman was completely apologetic. He was very professional in his response. He let me be able to ship the animals back, no problem, and I'll get my refund full intact. He's eating shipping costs actually by doing it. This guy is doing it 100% right, and I really appreciate it for him. I have had in the past other situations where I have had animals that didn't turn out to be the right genetic, the right sex. I've had cases where it's not the right animal at all, in fact, and the people just kind of screw me over. They're like, blah, 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 this is yours, blah, 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 and those are the people that you kind of want to look out for. Now, they may not have purposely scammed you, it may have been an accident, but what really counts is how you fix your accident and your mistake. Because at the end of the day, it is a mistake, whether it be purposely or accidentally, and I've had cases where the guy's really nice, like this situation. I've had cases where the guy's kind of a dick and I just get kind of screwed at a couple $100. It's just kind of, it's just the way it is in this hobby, unfortunately. The prime example of this is actually my first ball python pairing, the first eggs that hatched. That was the super Enchi blade to the normal gal. Now in this situation, it should have been a clear-cut clutch. Enchi blade, 2-gene super form, and then a 1-gene blade. Enchi and then blade. However, that is not the case. If we take a look over here, let me just get this all good and dandy. Oh, this one's just a little bit wet. You need more water. This gal, or this snake, is in fact an Enchi. We have a few that look just like this. Enchi. Enchi, clear tell of what an Enchi is. But then we get down to about over here. Wait, that's an Enchi. Hang on. Let's try this one. I think it's this one. You get over here and I'm having a tough time seeing if this is Enchi. To me, this looks just like a run-of-the-mill ball python. You can see the pattern between this guy and this guy is vastly different. Look at how broken up the pattern is on this snake right here versus when you come down here and see something like this. This looks just like a normal run-of-the-mill ball python pattern. You can already see the browns are coming in. Of course, as ball pythons ages, their colors get a little bit muted. So while this guy does look pretty bright, as he ages, he's gonna become that normal, just brown and dark brown with a little bit of green ball python that we know and love as the normals. Definitely, in my humble opinion, here's another great example. Look at, okay, so we have this coloration, this golden undertone. You can see it definitely in the bellies how it goes, or in the siding how it goes a little bit brighter and then a little darker, but those bright oranges. And then we have this. This shouldn't be a thing at this point. If we're talking about a super Enchi, all of these animals should be Enchi, with some of them performing the blade mutation. However, this is not the case. As you can see, this is just a run-of-the-mill normal ball python. You got another run-of-the-mill normal ball python, and so on. This unfortunately leads me to believe that it was not a super Enchi I purchased, and in fact was just a simple Enchi blade. Now, I'm not very coarse in the blade mutation. Apparently a lot of people aren't. I've asked a few people, and every time I ask someone about the blades, they're like, I'm not very versed in blades. So I don't know too much. I'm pretty sure when these guys are ready to be sold, I'm gonna sell the normal looking ones as normal POS blades, but the price is gonna pretty much reflect a normal, because I can't prove that it's a blade, and I definitely don't wanna do that, kind of continuing on to that accidental identifying morph and tell you guys it's a blade, you try to breed it, and then you get all normals. That's just not something I like to do. Not to be honest, this far into it, I've had this snake, this male, for like a year. I'm not gonna go to the guy and be like, hey, you sold me a super entry blade for X amount of money, and it's just an entry blade. I want some money back. In my opinion, it's kind of a dick move. It's not for me. I'm not gonna do something like that. I suppose people could do that. They'd be all a little bit grumpy. I'm not too grumpy. Maybe it's because this is just my first ball python clutch and I was just happy to get some snakes, but it's kind of whatever. It is what it is, and so on. But yeah, I've had this happen to me a couple of times now, 3 or 4 times. It really doesn't matter how careful you are with these kinds of situations. Like I was saying, it really doesn't matter how careful you are in these kind of situations. They always just, I like to think to myself as pretty careful. I go pretty far when I'm searching out, you know, a specific animal, especially like stuff like Morph Market. I really research the breeder, the reviews, everything like that. And at that point I make an informed decision, and even then stuff happens. It just kind of is the way it is, unfortunately. But that's about it. I guess the moral of this story is stuff happens. It all depends on how the guy corrects it. And yeah, not the video I wanted to make. I wanted to make a cool video about cool big female tokays that are gonna be awesome for next breeding season. And now I'm making a video about how I get misled multiple times. Life is funny. And there you have it, guys. A weird video that I tried to piece together in order to save Friday's slot. Like I said, no hate to either the people we talked about today. I didn't mention any names because I don't want people to get misconstrued and be like, well, they still did this. That's not the point. They made it right. I'm actually going to leave the Tokay guy a positive review for being so professional and apologetic and making sure to making things right. Honestly, I think that speaks more to a person than just sending me a correct shipment. I'm still out Tokay Geckos, but he was really nice, and I don't know, I thought that was really cool. Well, folks, that's gonna wrap up the video for today. As always, if you want to find me on more stuff, you can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. If you want to see some of the animals I have for sale, Instagram and Facebook are the best way to reach that. Not to mention the fact that we also have Patreon, patreon.com/dbcbexotics. This is where you get up-to-date updates on everything that's going on within my breeding business. This includes a plethora of products I have, such as ball pythons, New Caledonian geckos, Tokay geckos, monitor lizards, and more. Cave geckos. Cave geckos are pretty cool. I might just go ahead and expand on cave geckos instead. It's something that interests you. You can always get a first look at what's going on with the business, first dibs on babies that I produce, and even discounts on those babies in the higher tiers. It's all well and good. It's a cool place to go to. Starts as low as $1 a month. You can check that out in the description below. Other than that, folks, thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to check me out over here at DBCB Exotics. We will see you next time, but until then, goodbye.